Okay guys, so again we're over on the Wirral, and this time we are in Bidston Court Gardens. We're only a stone's throw away from the famous Bidston Hill, but to warm us up a little bit I thought we'd come here first. The site where we are used to be an old mansion house. Now that house has been taken brick by brick all the way up to Frankby, and what's left is what we're going to explore tonight. So what are we going to find? Come on, let's go and see. Lovely house. 44.
Oh, my light on again then.
Must be its location.
Weird that I say literally I pushed the thing on the back of it. Full battery.
So guys, what we're going to do now is we're going to try and use a bit of equipment. So we've got the cat balls and we've got the spirit talker and we've also got the EMF meter. Why here? Well, I mean, why not? It's as good a place as any. So just behind me guys is the notorious Bidston Hill. Now over on Bidston Hill it's got such a vast history of witches, aliens, werewolves. I mean, there's everything there. We are set a little bit further back, but maybe we might pick up on some of that now. Also lots of shadow figures have been seen here at night too, walking through the woods. So if there is anybody here who'd like to come and talk to us, we've got a couple of devices on the wall there. If you go over, you can either speak into one of them, you can touch one of them and it'll just make a noise, or it'll flash and it'll just let us know that you're here with us. Are we talking to perhaps anybody who used to live here?
Lake.
I mean, probably like a lot of these fancy mansions, I don't really know the kind of ins and outs of it, but there might have been a water feature of some sort somewhere around here. You can perhaps tell us why the mansion was moved up to Frankby. Has it got anything to do with Bidston Hill?
Ancient spirit.
Wow, okay.
Wow. Never had that one before.
Yeah, why was the mansion moved? Ancient spirit. So, I mean, is that a direct, you know, and we just give the intro about being near Bidston Hill, which has got, if you want your ancient spirits, Bidston Hill is the place to come. So,
is that who we're talking to now? Or was it perhaps because of an ancient spirit, or as Chris was saying, what happened at Bidston? Is that why the property was moved? You perhaps try and give us your name?
Had a hard life.
Wow, had a hard life.
A lot of, I mean, again, that's probably one of the biggest words that's come through, or phrases even. Had a hard life.
I think what I'll do as well, guys, I'll put it away from the EMF detector. We'll see what comes through on the Ghost Hunting Tools app as well. Window. That's okay.
I mean, it would have been a cracking view here anyway. There would have been a window or two.
If you were going to put a window on the site, you'd put it here. So what could you see from the window?
I mean, maybe it was the person. Village.
Wow,
Okay. I mean, two things there. You've got the village of Bidston.
Yeah. Well, it is a village. It was a village. That's the thing.
Or you could be talking about where the house obviously is now in Frankby, in the village. And I mean, I've got to say as well, I'll try and turn this round about blindness. But yeah, I have been to my cousin, our Rachel, and married Nick many years ago at the Hillbark, and I've been there, and it is such a spectacular building. I'll massively plug it now for a wedding venue, but if you can get us in there, it's.
No, not here.
Oh,
well, maybe we're not getting in there then tried, yeah.
But yeah, it is absolutely superb. I mean, we haven't got that far into Greasby, Frankby way yet, but I do want to have a little look around the Frankby Cemetery and the grounds around there. So it does tie in here quite a lot. So yeah, just thought I'd throw that one in there. So.
But no, I think tonight on this one, guys, we're trying to make these episodes different for you when you watch it. Hence the fact we've lined up all the kit. We've brought the cat balls back out with us tonight, and just different ways for them to interact. Two phones that are on flight mode, the cat balls, the EMF detector, and obviously the camera. You know, we have got the S-Box with us, which we will try a little bit later on. But yeah, we're just trying different technology, different lines of communication. Absolutely nothing through this one so far, which just shows you.
I'm still around.
Well, I was just going to turn around and actually say, it just goes to show that whether you trust or believe in these apps or not, to us is open to everyone's interpretation. It just depends what you pick up. We can make relevance off everything that comes through, but the Ghost Hunting Tools is coming for a bit of stick recently, and we've had that on for 5 minutes and not a single word. So when they say it's a random word generator and it's programmed to spit out a word every so often.
I respect you.
Thank you. You see?
I don't.
The app is telling me that it respects me because I'm telling it as it is. So maybe the spirit's listening and thinks the same. But yeah.
It's just funny though on that that we kind of just obviously went off on a tangent, and we were talking about other things, and we weren't actually talking directly to any spirit or whatever out there, and it didn't come back with anything from the app, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, hey, I'm still here, if you want to talk to me. So
exactly.
Perhaps you can give us your name if you are still around, if you want to still talk to us, or try and make one of the other devices go off.
Can you make either of these balls, if you touch them, you can knock them off, make them light up? Please do. Maybe you can tell us what guest.
I mean, are we guests in? Yeah.
Are we guests? Yeah.
Are we guests here? I mean, we've entertained a lot of guests in this place and in the gardens below.
This is building up. Educational. That's aimed at you, that.
I think that's just haunted Scouse in general, mate. It's a bit educational.
But maybe it liked what I was saying about the app. I was educating people about the app. But again, it took 5 minutes for one word. So this idea that, it's a random word. Of course, we're making a bit of, you know, the loosest of links by saying Donald. Yeah. Well, if you take it back to educational, Donald was the name of my headmaster all the way through primary school. But then you could counter that and say he's also the name of a duck at Disney.
It's the name of a former American president, but we won't go there.
Yeah. So is there a Donald here that we're talking to? Come on, you can use any of these devices. Oh, we've got the temperature, so we've got 17.4 as a base temperature, and we've got nothing through that.
Where can we go to possibly see you?
If we go further down.
Girl.
Okay.
Is there a girl here with us?
Dark.
What was that?
Dark.
What's that, duck?
I would have fitted in with
I
Donald.
know it's what I was giggling about, but obviously it is dark. It's by the torch. You just got your torch out, haven't you? So, yeah.
So you've still only had one word through this one, guys.
I'm sure quite a few. That one. Maybe perhaps if we go down into the gardens a little bit, will you perhaps come and talk to us down there?
She scares people.
She scares the girl, right, girl, and she scares people. Right, okay.
She come and scare us?
Well, we'll buy into that because that's what we're here for. So, you know, we'll come and try and find you. So if you want to scare people, then yeah, we'll give you that opportunity.
Perhaps can you give us a name to go with this girl, or whoever this person is who scares people?
Rid. R-I-D. Rid. So does she scare people to get rid of them? That's strange. Rid. That's like, I know it's not slang, but you know what I mean. It's not like a common term in every. You know, get rid of something, get rid of
Should
someone.
go with something. Get rid of, or rid of it.
I mean, I'll turn this one off because we're not getting much through that. And what I will do.
Relative.
So I will keep hold of both of these then.
Which way do you want to go, left or right?
You've walked in here, guys, for the first time, just like me. I've walked in with the camera behind Adam. I've never been here before, so
Trapped here.
Trapped here. Okay, well, I mean, potentially, I don't know which way to go, so I think we'll go right. Shall we go to the right?
I mean, is that why the person scares people? Maybe it's a bit of miscommunication.
Sister. So girl, relative. Sister.
Could be the person's just trying to get attention to say, help me, I'm trapped, I want to move on, or
Send
help, send who? Send haunted
Chris.
Scouse.
Yeah. Send Chris. Yeah, how's the focus? Is it okay?
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously what's on camera is a bit... Sorry. Couldn't help myself.
You alright with the light off that?
Yeah.
No.
It's sound. I mean, it's one of them. Obviously, spooky ghost hunting aside, it's actually an absolutely fantastic place to come and, you know, walk around. And obviously, just like with most things, it's just much creepier when it's in the dark.
Eden.
I mean, if you ask for a name, and that's probably particularly an old name that might have some connection. to the place.
Careful here, mate.
Yeah, it is massively steep here. Look at that, where we've just come from there. Spooky. But yeah, obviously.
Oh my god.
You see, now I'm glad you very rarely hold that app. You
I was
see,
just going to say,
so
this is why you hold the apple.
I'm so glad. I don't even think I got that on camera, but
Oh dear.
you see, it's not just me who jumps. It does come out of nowhere, and you forget it's in your hand.
I
No?
literally have just shit. Oh, thank you. Well, you're not alone here because we are here with you. So please come and say hello. If you can, come and show yourself. We don't mean you any harm, we just want to come and say hello. If you are alone here, come and say hello.
Floorboards.
Floorboards.
Bit of a weird one, isn't it?
Strange one.
I mean, again, that just goes to show. Think of the places we've been with all the creaky floorboards and stuff,
And
and
we've
we're
never
actually
had
outside,
that,
and we've
yeah.
never had that way before. Yeah.
I mean, my one's the other app's building up, but it's still on send, which again just goes to back up that it's not a constant barrage of words like some people think. Can you show yourself?
I'm over here.
Oh,
Okay. Whereabouts? That is the question. Come a little bit further off into the gardens now, so. You try and make a noise.
so this is where, again guys, this is where doing episodes like this on the normal camera, you can see a lot more than you would in night vision.
Yeah, I think it's when we go to the creepier woods and there's trees everywhere and there's a lot of light to bounce off and looks good in night.
People.
People. Yes, we are. Can you see us? Swear to God, if I turn this torch around and there's a little girl stood there, mate, I'm done. Which I know we say this is what we do it for, guys, but then, well, yeah, that's what we do it for, isn't it? And it's, I suppose that the difficult thing, if we ever experienced anything like that, would be not to be too scared, because we do want to. If this is an intelligent spirit, then you want to interact with them. You want to make it worth their while. If they have to use so much energy to show themselves.
You try and make a noise.
Can we get down here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to say, the further you go down, you do get a little bit nearer to the road, so obviously it's probably where you can see there the car's just gone. But yeah, you can walk right along it and then.
So are you down here?
Bridge.
Bridge. Oh, rich.
Rich.
Only where? Christ, on this road.
Definitely, it's a very affluent area of Bidston, as I say.
To take your mansion apart brick by brick.
Oh yeah. So you don't want it here, I want it up there, and I mean it is. It's not moving it up the road, I mean it is moving it a considerable way. As you can see there, you got another path. Got the old brick there.
What's down there?
Don't know. One way to find out, isn't there?
Are we going the right way to see you?
Closer.
Closer.
Right, okay.
Okay. So do we just go with the...
We're going to bloody have to, aren't we?
Yeah.
Not that we want to, but...
Okay.
Yeah, there's a footpath, like.
Right, okay, so you need to tell us now, left or right? Should we go left or right? Wow, I've just got die on the other one.
Oh, thanks for that. Lovely.
That's very nice, yeah. There's something else
Chase.
that's going to come through. Chase, die, chase, sack.
It's like we're fucking bloody chasing something, aren't we? So... Got to be quite conscious here, because it's...
I don't like that, John. I hate when you can't see behind you. So sack, I mean, are they placed in a sack, chased and placed in a sack?
I think it's more just a reference of what we're doing. We're chasing shadows.
Yeah. Can you tell us your name? Come on, you haven't... We've had a couple of names, but is this Edith that we're interacting with?
What if you go ahead a little bit, so I've just got you in front.
Edge.
Edge. Look at that. Are you up here?
Heard me.
Oh,
You heard me.
the hell.
Tree, that actually looks like a mouth.
Looks like a horse's head.
Yeah.
And
Are you
obviously,
up here?
people have been here.
Anniversary.
Anniversary. Well,
It's coming up to Haunted Scouse anniversary.
it is, yeah. I mean, what better way to spend it, yeah?
Come on, try and give us a relevant word to where we are now.
Well, can you tell us what century?
Paula.
Paula. Is that who we're talking to, Paula?
Concentrate.
Concentrate, okay. Well, we are. Hours.
I think that's
Constant.
people coming up the footpath. I think.
What now?
Yeah.
Cross. Hang on, I can't see.
Sorry. Well, there might have just been people in the back garden.
Show.
What was that?
Show. It said cross and show. Does it mean back to where there's like a little crossroads there? Mail. Show. Mail.
Really old rock here, isn't it?
Yeah. Sandstone or limestone?
I don't even know where we are, you know.
Sample. So they're both kind of ramping up with energy. It might not be such relevant responses, but the energy levels built up. And you can look at it two ways with the apps, guys. If you're getting irrelevant responses, wow, hang on, okay. So look at mine. Warrior. And look at the bottom of the other one if you can focus in.
Absolutely.
Battle here.
Battle here and
Oh,
warrior. So here's me saying relevance, maybe not, but battle here and warrior. And when you think about the history of the Wirral where we are,
Yeah.
the whole peninsula's got that history of you know, well, they would have been classed as warriors, wouldn't they, rather than soldiers back then. Which way?
I want to have a little wander along here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it looks good. Even when we stop, I mean, it's, let's say, doing these in normal vision, it's pretty decent. Gives them such a better view as well as what we're seeing.
Matthew.
Okay. We did say Merrow before. Oh, right.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Here's your Bidston Bones right there.
I did not know that was here.
Okay. There's where the torch coming to the end. Can you tell us where we are?
Left.
Left. Well, we're 10 minutes too late, like left or right, but if we would have gone left, we'd have found this earlier.
I can't believe this has been here and I don't even know about it.
So I assume my car's down to the left.
Oh yeah, so it is.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even know there was a bridge underneath.
Do you know what, guys? We'll leave this bit in because it just shows you. There's me saying I've never been here before. We literally have been led.
Break.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do with one. Knackered walking up those steps, it seems like that. Great
But,
kids.
I mean, mate, that bridge is crying out for an S-box
Oh, yeah,
session
definitely.
underneath there.
I'll have a bit of a sit off and then we'll go back down and do.
So what we'll do,
spots.
guys, we'll see you down under the bridge. So see you in a sec.
Kind of reminds me of the first place you took me, mate.
Caldies.
No,
Where's the first place it took you?
very first place.
Oh, the rally.
Yeah.
Oh,
Under
sorry,
the tunnel.
excuse my French, guys. Yeah, why didn't I see that?
That's literally just what's come. Because if you think about walking through that tunnel at the rally and then turning left up the path.
Yeah. Ooh. Which, funnily enough, guys, leave some comments underneath if you'd like to see his return there and do a follow up. I know we're on a different channel now doing this, but that's where we started all this. So if you want to see us go back to the rally and explore some more and maybe look a bit more professional this time as well, leave us a comment underneath and we'll go back this winter and we'll take a normal camera like this as well so you can see it even better. But yeah, you've got to leave us a comment underneath, and at the same time, guys, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hope you're enjoying this episode, but I think we're going to go down in that tunnel and get the S-box going. Right, guys, so seems as we found our Brucey bonus of this amazing tunnel under the road. I think we'll try the S-box here because this has obviously been here for a very long time. We're standing on the bedrock of what is actually the same rock that Bidston Hill is made up of. So, the energy that's all around this place. Let's see what we can get through here. Did anyone hear this?
I was like here, something near that.
Can you tell us your name? Can you tell us where we are? you used to play here as a child? Laughter then?
Start laughing again.
Did I just hear you laughing?
Yeah.
Listen, as we always say, massive respect. Cycling through somewhere like this, and then he turns around, there's two fellas standing there with torches on the camera. Yeah.
He probably he sped up.
I think he had one of them electric motors on his bike, didn't he? Because getting through here, like, he obviously knows the route, but yeah, it's you'll start again on that bit. Can you tell us your name? Sorry, can you touch my hand? The child then, like we're playing. Can you make one of these torches on the floor go off? But if you go up to them, maybe you can use your energy to move them and turn them off. Blast them again. My brain here, torches. That means Chris. Did you just say my name? Come on, make one of these torches move, or make one of them turn off.
Do you have any sort of association to where we are? Babe.
Is this the place where you used to play? Did something happen to you here? Come on, if something happened to you here, can you tell us?
Now's your chance to tell your story. Looks like get out of it.
Or can you throw yourself next to me? Can you touch me? Yeah. That was a proper child's voice. How many of you are here? Laughing again.
No, there was 4 before that.
If we go back down to the gardens, is that where you are? Well, we're going to go now, so can you tell us your name clearly? Ella. Or Ella, or hello. There's no H in it.
We're going to go over to Bidston Hill very soon. Is that a place we should go? Well, do you know anything about Bidston Hill? What happened there?
It's something I don't really want to say, given what we've had in the past, but I mean, Richard Tilly, did your reach stretch this far? Strange noise. Are you across this far, Richard Tilly? We know you're on Bidston Hill, but this isn't too far away.
Or perhaps any people associated with witchcraft?
Laughing again. Okay, well I'm going to turn this off now, but feel free to follow us around if you want. Don't be afraid of us.
Christ. That was a bad.
I could hear it, and then I just seen it go through there. Good God. It's not going to be the paranormal that sees us off, mate. It's going to be some mundane thing, like a big dog called Blue or a little bat.
I'm thinking the app's turned off and the noise comes out. But just turn this round, potentially blind us. But yeah, so what do you think of that?
It's going to be really interesting to listen back to that, because it did seem very active with laughter and child's voices, but then every now and then a deep male voice. But it feels different under here.
It's weird because, I mean, obviously we are that a little bit closer to Bidston Hill, but we're still heavily connected with the manor and the house and the courts and the gardens that used to be here, and this must have been a route in.
Yeah, exactly. You know? I mean, I'm looking at the way it's been dug out. Was it channeled for for the quarry? If you look where it's dug out, guys, that's not something that's happened with footfall over time. This has been like a channel for. Did it have water flowing down? Did they cut some of the trees from up there? And
did it have a lake, as what came through the app before?
Yeah, exactly. Could have been a water feature. Yeah. But that's been channeled out for some purpose. And again, if anyone's watching and you know, as we always say, guys, if anyone knows the history of this place, please drop it down in the comments. You know, we would love to know as well.
I mean, it just goes to show as well when you start walking around your local area. I mean, I was here, I've been here a few times before, and I've walked through the gardens, not that bit, but I haven't walked that far along, and then I didn't even know this was here. So it's new to me, and it's brilliant.
Yeah, there's such an energy because it has literally been cut out of the bedrock. You know, what you're looking at here is that's just going back to the bedrock, guys. That's the thing. So what we have discovered the bedrock, the same bedrock that Bidston Hill has. And they do say the energy comes from what the place is made of.
Is that you?
Alright, I'm even running here. Torches in my face anyway. Yeah, they're belted on. That's in the night mode. Yeah. Do you want to?
We got on. I mean, I think these are working as well because they're half an hour. And again, Staunton Woods was like what 40 minutes. I know we didn't know that, but it's a nice.
Only about 35 minutes.
It's the nice.
Who's that? Hello? We are still recording, aren't we?
Yeah.
Me.
And that's how we finished tonight's episode, guys. It sounded like where you're putting the torch, like there. And I mean, when we were filming as well, I kept thinking on that little edge there.
Yeah.
I kept thinking there was someone like peeking round. But I mean, that was very close in those bushes there. But
So let's just turn you around, guys. So you can see up ahead there. There's a fox.
seems to be introducing themselves very well on the wheel, these foxes, don't they?
Yeah. Is it a fox?
Yeah.
Big fox, that. Right, guys, so we were going to walk back down that path after finishing that bit with the S-box in the tunnel, and then obviously we've heard the noise, which, as you just seen, turned out to be a fox. So, not because we're scared of the fox, because we know the fox is going to be more scared of us, but in case there's a family of foxes down there, we know they are nocturnal and they're foraging, and they're just, they're looking around, and you never know if we get in the wrong side between a fox and its cubs. Shit's a brick. It's over there. Just seeing it moving in the bushes.
I'm going to go up the steps and finish off up there, just because we might be scared now.
Yeah, we might be scared in it. Now. Okay, right guys, we'll leave this bit in for shits and giggles, as we always say. This is where there's about 3 foxes sitting here now going, oh hello.
Take 2.
So,
as you can see, we're probably disturbing the wildlife a little bit too
Yeah.
much, so I think it's time to call it a night.
yeah.
But yeah, it's been pretty interesting. I'm glad we found this little bit where we are now. But there's still a massive other side there to go and discover as well. So
Precisely. I mean, you guys have seen our surprise when we've turned the corner and there's the old tunnel. And then you've seen the abyss on the other side of it.
Yeah.
So if you want us to come back and see what's on the other side of that, because we don't know, you might know, but we don't. So if you want us to come back and do another one, potentially a live, we can start from the tunnel on a live potentially, because we should get a good signal here. Then you've got to leave your comments underneath, and please hit that subscribe button, guys. We're doing so well, but yeah, as we said, we were going to walk back through, but that fox is obviously getting a bit agitated now, so just behind us is the road.
We'll be alright fishing where we're going next.
Where we're going next, Mr. Billing.
Coming to Bidston Hill. So I think that was a good warm up for us. So come on.
It was, yeah. Maybe Bidston Hill's on the other side of that tunnel, but no. Listen, guys, thanks very much for watching, and we will see you on the next one.
Take care, guys. See you soon.
Ta-ra.
Haunted Scouse. Haunted Scouse.